Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel where we hold honest and authentic conversations about friendships, relationships, lifestyle and family. And on today's topic, before we get into it, let me just plug you on our shooting location. This is at Edmo Suits in Kileleshwa, and they have different locations in Kileleshwa, in Riverside and Gong Road. If you're looking for an Airbnb in different sizes like studio apartments, 1 bedroom, 2 bedrooms, 3 bedrooms and 4 bedrooms, they are all available. You just have to contact them on the number below and they will best plug you with the best apartment available. And I know you can't wait for me to introduce today's guests because they are your amongst your favorite content creators. They are your favorite dancers. And without saying a lot, let me just have them introduce themselves to you. Take it off.
Hi, my name is Wairimo. I'm known as Wairimo Memes. I'm a brand influencer and content creator. A little bit about myself, I'm a hotelier, so work in the hotel industry.
Mm-hmm.
And hapo kwa age sitasema.
Age is just a number.
Age is just a number.
You're sweet 16.
Sweet 16.
Kwanza unakaa sweet 16.
Oh, sorry, nakaa kabisa 16. Yeah. So, yeah, that is me.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Hi guys, my name is Lorraine. I'm known as Forever Lorraine, number 4, then Ever Lorraine. I'm a brand influencer, content creator. Mumetuona, I'm sure. Kuna mtu aja come across our dancing or content. I'm also a hotelier. We work together with Wairimo. Yeah, I think basically that is it.
So nyinyi ni ma BFF.
Sisi ni ma BFF.
Because you work together, you create content together. Lolo mbona unaangalia ni mo hivyo? Kwani una dispute?
Kasirishanga huyu.
Then what is a friendship and a relationship bila kukasirishana? What is a friendship? Ama unataka kuexist?
Si mnaonanga zile videos tunafanyanga cartoon. Msichana I cannot.
You are the cartoon of the group.
Me?
Guy.
No.
We've been on set like for 30-40 minutes. Nimo ndio anakupea sanity.
Mimi
ndio anakuput together.
Leo ni kama anawadanganya by the way.
Ana act. She's doing good at it. And before we get into today's topic, maybe you can tell us how did you guys come to meet and form such a friendship, such a bond? Because kuzi my friendships, ni ngumu, zimekuwa hata ngumu kuliko relationships. Maybe for how long mumekuwa friends, how you met, what made you want to choose each other in friendship?
Hii story inakuwa ya kwanza tu.
Kwani yeye alikumeet, yeye alikuspot.
Mimi ndo nilimupata. Mimi ndo nilimupata.
Okay, take it Lolo.
Anyway, so I went to that hotel, or rather that office
where you work.
Yeah, yes. Where we work.
Okay.
I got her. I think she joined 1 year before me, Matu.
Yes, a year before.
A year before.
Okay.
So we have been friends for almost 10 years now.
10 years?
Because it was 2013. It's actually 10 years.
It's actually 10
2013
years.
2013 na saini 2023 years.
Wow.
And what made you like, did you click at first? Ama unajua kuna ingine inaanza na kuna kujuana.
Tunaongea.
We never used to talk because we were not in the same department.
Oh.
So but work we would talk, but not at sasa mabeshte whatever. So when she now joined now the department I'm in, see now we started now talking a bit more. Now is when I got to know her. I got to know that she likes, she's a content creator, like because you've been creating content for a very long time. So that's when I started finding out.
At that time I was a KOT. Ilikuwa nasumbua
uko Twitter. When ndio keyboard warrior wa Twitter. Are you still one?
Niliacha. Nilikuwa naona ni kama kitaumana kidogo nikawacha.
Keyboard warrior
I was part of it. For sure. And that is how niliingia sasa hiyo department. Bila mimi kuongea hiyo people to know me as a Twitter influencer.
Okay.
Hakuna mali ningekuwa.
So Twitter ndio ilikusaidia kupata hiyo kazi. That is great.
Imagine.
Then mkaanza ku hang out.
Sasa
because now we'd do like things in the office, like office parties.
Sasa ndo tungedance alafu tunaona we
wanna dance. I you know this song? Yeah, I know this song. To dance. Okay. So it started out like that.
Oh, okay. And who I think I saw your story, Lolo, that how did you now start having being on set together and dancing? Ama ilidini hivyo tu.
Ai, we, nilikuwa nina dance. Peke yangu.
Yeah.
Ulikuwa umeanza kuwa dancer ama
I mean, nilikuwa na dance. Maybe always I was dancing way before. So there was a time I was dancing in the office. Now that was after COVID may hit, tumesha choka kukaa kwa nyumba, turudi kwa ofisi. So now the only thing we can do, because pia kazi si mob hotel at that time, you can just do content, biashara iko chini. So mimi nikaanza ku dance. So the dance I was dancing, she was going for a meeting huko juu. Na amengojwa. 5 minutes alikuwa ameambiwa afike huko juu 5 minutes na mdosi. Akasema sasa akipita ndo apande stairs because lazima upande stairs, mimi nilikuwa hapo chini.
Okay.
Akaangalia dance akaniambia najua hii dance. Akaingia. So hata mimi sikumuona.
Na nangojewa meeting.
Na nangojewa meeting huko.
Sasa dance ya 1 minute, 5 minutes.
Mimi tunge nifunza na 1 hour. Alafu tufanye takes kama 50.
I think that's the time I just joined TikTok. So I used
so alikuwa
to see a lot of
anajua
those dances. So I used to like
so hata nikidance hakusema tinaingia. Alisema tu anajua hii dance, akaingia kama joke. So me akadance akamaliza na nikaona kabisa alikuwa anajua kuidance. Akaenda akapanda juu akafanya meeting yake. See me I went back, posted the video because si na nisonge na Yesu.
Views.
Calls, hata si views. Mimi nilipost na nikaweka simu na because
maisha inaendelea.
Haiwezi.
Ni kama kawaida umezoea kupost.
So mimi nikapost na nikazima, nikaweka simu, mimi nikaendelea na job. Calls.
From who?
Friends.
Her friends.
Ala.
Umeweka Nairobi gossip. Umeweka sijui wapi.
Wow. Your video is
huyu bado kumbuka kwa juu hajui ni nini inaendelea huko.
Kwani it's a span of minutes. Ishaenda viral.
30 minutes. It was a 30 minutes. It was very quick.
Wow.
Na because in 20 minutes ilikuwa ishafika 100k.
And it's people who are saying like, we want to see you,
to
oh my God,
more
you
content,
so
you
well,
dance,
you
and
guys
that is
So it was a positive feedback.
Yes, haikuwa mbaya. Haikuwa mbaya. Of course
kama ingekuwa mbaya.
Mbaya ilikuwa Nairobi.
Hata singekuwa.
Huyu sasa kuangalia the first day nayo iende Nairobi, we panicked.
Kwa nini? Why did you panic?
Because now we don't know what to expect.
Yeah, and then
because
you know
now
because
it's the first video imeenda viral, ujui ujui what
conversation itaanza.
I was already maybe not comfortable as much that I want
when
to
vitu
be.
zako za fun.
Mimi nataka tu vitu zangu to dance to. Then now TikTok always do content. You know we love you even though tulianza.
That's amazing.
Yeah,
and now
really well.
before you started dancing at that point, maybe in background kidogo, when did you guys realize that actually we can dance? Maybe
personally I think me yangu ni kuzaliwa because my mom and my dad both of them are dancers, professional dancers, and that is how they met.
Ala,
so yangu
kwa hivyo ni familia ya dancers.
Yes, yangu ni familia ya dancers.
So anyway ukigroup
basically familia yangu yote, my aunties, my cousins, tukikuwa family gathering we all dance. Na si dance ati ile tu hivi dance, very legit dance
because you always post actually with your cousins,
with my cousins.
Okay. And you ni mo?
Mimi nimejua tu kutoka mtoto. When I was a child.
When you were in your mother's womb.
When I was in my mother's womb.
You were dancing.
I felt it. No, really. When I was small, I used to dance. So there are those videos that, you know, those home videos.
Zenye mzazi anapanga.
Yeah, exactly. I used to dance then. I danced in school a lot, especially high school. So any of those dance competition, whatever, nilikuwa nazifanyanga.
Wow. And you guys are doing a great job.
There's no person who's gone with me in high school who is surprised that I'm still dancing.
Still dancing.
Just
they
like,
saw it coming. This is you. This is your
but
thing.
What they just don't know is where how I'm doing it without feeling shy.
Yeah.
You used to be shy.
I'm a very shy person.
And after that video, the second video now we do together.
For her to convince me to continue, it took time. Because I was just doing it for fun. Then I
continued to video.
It was just for that moment as a joke.
Okay, was it coming like from a point of being shy?
I've always been shy. I just don't like being
on the limelight.
No, it's not.
I love society that type of maisha yake hataki watu wajue. It was very hard for her.
What about you, Lolo?
Mimi kaende.
Limelight fame. Here we come. But when you started dancing in TikTok, it was for fun, right?
Yes, it was for fun because now COVID hakuna kitu nilikuwa nafanya, so the only thing I could do in the house was to dance. My husband also does hizi prank ama funny videos. So nilikuwa nikimwangalia ananiambia kuja tufanye moja, kuna yenye moja pia yetu ili blow up, ilienda viral. So that is, I think COVID too ndio ilifanya imani.
Okay. And now let's get into today's topic, because it is the dancing and maybe who you are is part of the topic. And I thought the time niliku inbox like 3 months ago,
nilifoma 5.
I'm sorry. Usichome sana.
Umetuweka.
Sorry. Lakini unaona saa hii imefika na imefika the right time.
Very true.
So when there was some topics that go around social media about body shaming, fat shaming, body shape shaming, unajua yetu ni yote. And nikajiuliza, I think I wanted to hold that conversation at that time, but I didn't want to do it alone because it is it's more okay to hear you from other people. And I DM'd Lolo, nikamwambia can you interest, and nilikuwa tufanye through a live.
Yes, I think it was alive.
It was supposed to be alive, I think, on TikTok. But then I was like, I'm wasting content. So maybe apart from dancing, maybe you can tell us kama mshai face fat shaming and body shaming and shape shaming. Maybe when did it first start? When did you feel like ikaingia kwa roho ukasema ala? And how do you always take it when it happens to you? And is it in person ama ni online peke yake? Is it from maybe family? Because yangu kwanza ilikuwa from family. Because me I've always been fat and I keep saying it everywhere. Mimi nimeishi kuwa hivi. Kwanza right now mimi ni model, mimi ni slim. I used to be fat and also apart from being fat, I don't have the right figure according to society. Sina matako. Sina hips. So inakuwa ni a trigger to many because nimeona watu wengi wakiwa fat, but because they have wanaitwa thick, hawaitangu fat, wanaitangwa thick. But sasa hii yangu juu si thick, yangu ni fat. So it's literally like a body shape shaming. It started from family and then it has started with friends and then I experienced it in a relationship. That's when I realized, mtu anakuambia mko uende gym, fanya squats, fanya you know. So so maybe tell us your journey. Nimo, we start with
girl.
No, mine is actually very similar to yours. I've always been a chubby child. From when I was a small, so it's even from the point of, I used to have, so my late cousin, God rest her soul, so she used to be the thin one, I used to be the kachabi one. So it started like that. So you'd find relatives talking about, we anakulanga sana. No, he's whatever. You know how relatives were
the two phrases.
Yeah, the two phrases. So for me, honestly, when I was small, it bothered me, but then because I was so active, I never really took it to heart. But I could hear, I knew that I was the bigger child, so to speak. So come to primary school, same thing, high school. So high school is when I lost not a lot of weight, but I was significantly small because of activities, basketball, swimming, But still, even amongst my friends, I was still the one who's big because I have a big bust and it was big thighs, big arms, 2 cheeks.
So you are standing out.
So I was always standing out. No matter, there's no gym I would have done that would have made me small. It's like I was just supposed to be this, which is fine because I'm just I've already embraced the fact that this is my body. Is it important to go and to the gym and get healthy? Yes. Definitely. But I don't think we should be now over here crying every day.
Changing the whole body.
Yes, at now you go, do you do what because of somebody
narrative
about you. Exactly, somebody's narrative about you. But that has always been, even on TikTok, the other day, when we did sijui which dance. Na ilikuwa dance ya Mungu surely, ilikuwa dance ya
wanaingilia mambo
imagine surely.
So
it went that video just went viral mostly because there was so much conversation in there
about the physical
and that time it's a t-shirt and jeans. Wow. Like it's not like tulikuwa tumejiachilia in any way. So it's like people are still 2023.
Guys,
physical appearance ya mtu inamata kwa mtu mwingine.
Yeah, like somebody and then the worst part was it was mostly chicks. Guys, I get they do this whole banter thing and it's just like
before
whatever.
we get into that Nimo, could you tell us a bit about facing it in a relationship, because I think most people face it in a relationship.
Yeah.
Because ukipatana na mtu toxic, mtu narcissist, atataka ujue you are not okay. You are not, you are missing something.
Me if you don't as in hapo ndo sielewi. Because when you dated
it came out very it came out very, it was such as
how did they
like
tell
we were
you?
literally sitting down having a meal. Then and it was a restaurant, so me I enjoy food. I am a foodie. Yes I am. So nilikuwa nimekula proper. Then alisemanga tu, don't you think you've had enough? Oh, I was like, then it's like, you know, then he said something about, I've been thinking when we go back, because this was, we had, I guess, traveled, we can maybe, you know, can start the gym or something like that. Like, it was not said in one long sentence like that, but it was like said one point, then at another point in during that evening. So I was like, so ni kitu umekuwa ukifikiria, but you've been wondering how you're going to say it to me, and today you decided this is your moment. And I was like, and it took me aback. Then I realized, yeah, no, this is just.
And he found you the same size you
I
are.
have not changed.
And fell in love with you and asked you to be his girlfriend.
Hapo sana kwa asking kwa girlfriend. Hapo kwa in love.
Oh my God.
You can't be in love with somebody who you are judgmental of to that
point. That level.
Yeah.
Because my question is, ulinipata, it's not like you have added weight during the relationship.
No.
It's like, this is how you found me.
You found me exactly.
And now it's now your problem all of a sudden. And that's so bad. Like, how did it make you feel?
No, I felt bad. I'll not lie to you. That evening for me, I remember it just ruined everything. Like nilienda tu, I just went and I just slept. And the next day, I was just like, you know, and I never brought it up. We never discussed it.
It was not like the point of like a breaking up.
No. Akiona hii atakumbuka nienda alisema kitu kama hiyo.
Atajua ni yeye.
Yeah. That is so bad. It's wrong. It's wrong because alikukuta hivyo. Anyway, we are so sorry about that. But it has only occurred to you once? It has actually
in
happened
a relationship. Once. Yeah, in a relationship only once.
Okay, that was a toxic man. For you, Lolo, how did you start this body shaming? When did you realize you were actually fat by being told by people?
No, for me, I think mine was opposite you guys, because me, I was thin.
Oh,
yes.
Yeah, I saw your picture.
Yes, I was. So what made me big was getting pregnant.
Or childbirth.
Yes, childbirth. So after that, nikajiachilia tu. Niko na mtoto nalea, ndio nataka ku breastfeed, ndio
you need to eat well.
You need to eat well. It can happen too, like sasa you could lose weight. I never see it as a big. Me, I love my body. Nilikuwa mdogo akilikuwa nakaa sijui ajalifungwa na shingo na.
Ulikuwa unapenda What's it serious? Are you talking about body shaming or unacheka? Did you face body shaming when you were that small?
No. Maybe I never I was not even actually, I was not small and I was not big. Nilikuwa hapo katikati. I had a very, nilikuwa maybe na katumbo kadogo tu. But now that one, hakuna mtu ashaini. Me, I didn't get at body shaming. I got body shaming now later on now after getting a child. I've given a whole birth natural to a baby. Na mtu akuja niambie
beautiful boy. And did you face it after giving birth, or did you feel like the need like to hide the stomach? Like unajua kuna watu wengine wakizana now from
Sasa-
people wanakuja kuvisit wanakuambia na umenona
Sasa no, that one I faced because my aunties, my friends used to say, do you say ati venye watu ufunga tumbo after umefunga kufunga. Now people kept saying funga tumbo ama hiyo tumbo itabaki hivyo. Mtu anakuambia unakaa sijui
what is kufunga tumbo,
unavaa body shaper, those body shapers,
body shapers.
Yes, ama unafunga
leso,
unafunga tight, but remember
it's
ukifunga
literally a body
tight
shape.
blood is still coming out.
So nika unajitocha from inside.
Me sasa I was feeling pain.
Is it you have a child? The same. Hata mimi siwezi elewa. But is the kufunga tumbo?
Me I did it once, then I got
Because
so it was painful for
I'm
me.
so sorry.
Nikasema it's not my cup of
And
tea.
who recommends the kufunga tumbo watu
My
wakiza?
mom at that point, my mom was still alive. So
Is it medically proven? Like unafaa ufunge tumbo?
it helps. Yes.
It helps.
It does.
But if you're comfortable with it.
Yes. Me I have friends who had CS and they still funga. So imagine
Na
the
hiyo
pain.
kidonda. I mean, I see
still-
those people in pain. How?
You see, that's why even me, I was like, there's no way.
And you gave birth normal.
Normal.
You are not supposed to feel pain you yourself. Hey, that is so bad.
So I think now after giving birth, after maybe a year going back to the office now, is when it started. Because now unaambiwa na umeadd weight ama umeongeza, si urudi venye ulikuwa na body poa. Remember I did not have I've just given birth surely. But for me it did other, because
How
I
did
had
you
never,
receive it? When someone tells you that, did you respond in any way?
No, I was just laughing. Na kuangalia tunasema sawa. Ama nacheka tu. Then now when I go home, napatana, I'm the only child sasa. It was me and my mom. So naenda namwambia mama yangu, may her soul rest in peace. Namwambia venye nimeambiwa kwa ofisi, ananiambia my daughter tunalia na yeye.
Used to cry.
It was bad wewe. It was bad. So now I kept telling her because I know myself, I'm not a person of going to the gym, but doing diet I will do. Gym hapo niliachia msichana wangu. So my mom had this concoction ya cucumber, maji, chia seeds na lemon. And
tumezikunywa.
Mimi sijaona change.
Hey, inafanya tu unaenda choo. I think inasafisha gut.
Me I never so bad. For some reason my mom used to lose weight.
Really?
Akikunywa. So maybe it was working to some people it doesn't.
Me when I drink it na inaoshanga tumbo naenda choo vizuri. But then losing weight ni uongo. Maybe watu wana associating juu chafu imetoka so tumbo iko kidogo, that they associate it with the weight.
Yeah.
But maybe if I can ask, if these co-workers, are they women who have given birth ama ni men?
Ni watu wamezaa.
Na hao mwili yao zinakaaje?
Pia wakubwa tu.
That's the problem with body shamers.
I've never understood it, because somebody is even bigger than me and you're telling me you are looking nice the way you are looking, go back to it. You already me who said I want to become
now wao go back to it when they gave birth. I think body shamers mostly they're just projecting what they would want, and then wataka kuona kutumia weka example. Maybe ni mo aende atengeneze hivi akae hivi, maybe I will be motivated, but now they bring it from a point of bullying.
Yeah, because I didn't get it at sana from the co-workers. That one it was just one person.
Okay.
But in friends and in like
even people that you just
church.
meet.
Yes, somebody who knew me before and saw me after. That comment would have umekuwa mkubwa, lose weight. That one always happened.
But I feel it's just a cycle, because it was done to you, you will do it to somebody else.
Yeah.
You don't think
so we are
of
sharing
breaking
the
the cycle. You just think of you're sharing the pain. Hata mimi niliambiango hivyo na mama yangu. I'm just like, sasa Juliambiwa lazima ukuje sasa uniambie, like the way it made you feel is certainly the way it makes me feel. So why would you want to transfer that same feeling? But
okay, and now let's come back to content creation. So I wanted to know, have you ever faced online bullying now that you are dancers? and what will be said is normal body size they are dancers, because me I thought dancers are people wanakulanga chuma kwa gym. For you to be able to move, for you to be able to kujikunjanisha, to change moves. So and then I came across your videos and I was like, hey, me I wouldn't move to save my life. Yani niambo dance ama tukuue. My friend are going to kill me. Not that siwezi fanya a few moves, but the way you guys do it, has that been for you, especially with the negative comments from online? Ama mujawai face?
To my face, but we weather the storm so well. I feel at the beginning, especially that one time.
That one now when it went to Nairobi Gossip
is when now it was scary, because that's like,
and remember,
it was 513 comments just that day.
And
I was just like, no. So now there were a mixture. So I was with my friend at that time. So I told her, because she's the one who told me, you're Nairobi Gossip. I'm like, no way, man.
What have you done?
Now what have I done? Dance kidogo tu hiyo ndo sasa imefika Nairobi Gossip. Sasa when I read the first comment, the second comment, the third comment was looking like it's bordering on matusi. I told her, you know what, you go through them, let me know how bad it is. Told me, she read this, she's like, yeah, there's some bad ones, but mostly it's just women appreciating. I was like, oh, okay, sir. And that is what I carried from that. Going forward, I was just like, I will not go read the comments. If they are nice ones, I'll be told they're good comments. If they are bad ones, I don't want to read them. Sitaki kujaribia siku. I don't want to be affected by somebody who's seated somewhere doing absolutely nothing but hating on somebody who's doing something.
Something true.
So I was just like, I chose my struggle.
From then, has it... Of course, it has gone up.
So now there's that other second video. Then guys were talking. And they were actually fighting amongst themselves. Like the positive ones are fighting the negative.
They will always fight
like
for
the negative people wakiandika a positive one kama
wanapashwa.
Yani unasema yenyewe uko na warriors. Warriors hapo wanapasha watu negative.
Second time we did not we didn't say, we just posted something to just say you know
kuna yenye ili okay. The first video, now me and her opposite. Me, I read all comments.
Yeah.
I will sit and I will read all. And let me tell you, there were 5,000 of them. Nilisoma hizo zote 5,000.
Wow.
Zote. Na nikatoka hapo nikaenda Facebook. The 200 that were Facebook, uko kwa Facebook yao nikaangalia.
Kwa nini unaangalia?
Did
it affect you?
Okay, yes. At some point
mtu
akuja aseme ati hawa ni first of all, history ya hawa ni Wakikuyu ilitoka wapi?
They have always associated us. We are beautiful.
Very beautiful.
But then our body tuko duvle tuko because we are from the mountain. And I don't know, it's not only
so what is because if you're telling me hawa ni Wakikuyu, what does yes, I am a Kikuyu, but I'm not a fully Kikuyu. I'm a Kikuyu Luya.
Yeah.
You tell me, ni shape
gani unataka kukua?
Yenyewe ni Mkikuyu.
Watazamaji.
So was it the only time where Jaiku affect to a point like unajua nani alisema angaliliwe comments ni mo?
So mimi niliangalia nikaona it affected me, but bwanangu akaniambia usiangalie hizo comments. The more you're looking at them, the more you're getting hurt.
Yeah.
So mimi nani bado nikienda kwa kitanda ninaendelea
kutoka chini.
Niangalie zimeongezeka. Niende niangalie just for me, but I felt bad because I was like, so how do you want me to look?
For me to be able to
how entitled are you for you to compliment about my body? You're seated at a certain place. Sijui hata venye unakaa. And let me tell you, 100% of those people who comment
profile.
Umeaiona
profile photo.
Wengine niki profile picture kinaka okay. or another one ni a total pseudo account.
Exactly.
Are you confident enough in themselves to put their own picture or videos of themselves on their own profile?
So my husband told me, Lorraine, ni watu hawakujui. First of all, there are people who they don't know you, they will never meet you. They just their work is to sit down and comment badly about other people for them to feel good. And that's what he told me, and that was it. I moved away. Na hivyo ndo nilisoka nayo. So ikisema yenyewe mtu ananiongelelea hanijui. So mbona nasikia vibaya?
Kama umekula umelala nje.
At that point bado nilikuwa ama nianze tu gym. In my head, back in my mind, bado najiambia tu ama niende gym. Ama niache kukula. Gym is 20%. What you eat is 80%. So food is what will na hata utapata hata your food might you that us who our bodies maybe is not from food, because me it's from childbirth. It is not from food. Nani alikwambia na kuna genetic, kuna ile za mama yangu na kuna zile za ugonjwa. You don't know what people are struggling here. Uko tu uko nje, uko tu hapa Wakikuyu tupunguza tumbo ina dance azin. Na mtu maybe amekaa mahali akona kitumbo kikubwa, amekunywa bia zake moto hapo
kama amelala njaa.
Sometimes
you know the thing with bullies, what I came to realize ni watu wako na mashida mingi. They are just projecting. They can't understand wewe vile tu uko
kwa
yeye akona kila kitu enyewe hauna. Yeye akona mashida, ako depressed, ana go through pain. Mbona wewe go through pain hata una what they have? So I think that's what the point it comes from. And also kuna there is a TikToker lady ni mzungu and she has a really handsome husband. Ni wale watu wa gym, a six pack, ma beards, and this lady anakuanga kubwa. And each time I go through her comment section, even sometimes I think it gets sometimes into her head and her dress. People always think that man
should be with her.
He's with her because probably the lady is from a rich family, so what I inherit though. There's just something else tied to him being with this lady. And you see love. And you see genuinely ati mtu anataka kukua na huyo dem. So I'm always asking myself, like, kwani hao watu handsome, hao watu ma six pack wanafaa kukua na kina nani? Like, don't we deserve to be with those people?
Apparently, according to society,
who are we supposed
we
to
are
be
not
with?
supposed to be with a good, like now us seated here, we should be with men
who are
male version of us.
I guess a male version of us for it to make sense. Because me dating somebody that looks like, let's say, Idris Elba, for lack of siwezi fikiria mtu nipe mtu Mkenya mmoja.
Jimmy, just Jimmy.
Okay, let's say Idris Elba is very strange. Like it would just be like walipatana wapi? How is it that Idris ameniangalia aliona nini kwangu? And they forget it's not really, this is going to age and disintegrate.
True.
Honestly, because it will just get to a point where this body will not be the same way. That hot body of whoever you think is so hot will disintegrate and die and whatever. But whoever I am deep down, honestly, if you cannot see that I am a good person, you know, I'm a fun person to be around. If you cannot see those, so I don't expect somebody who does not know me to try and figure out who I am and why I'm with hot people around me.
What they so for?
I may have hot friends.
Man, you have hot friends.
Thank you.
Allah.
Thank you. I have hot friends.
Why are they friends with you? Because a society dictates you are supposed to
and
be
my
your
friends love me as who I am.
But Lolo, you are a vibe.
Me,
you are a vibe. Umeingia kwa hii nyumba watu basani kwa you are a vibe.
Mainly, but that's what I mean, because you can have a small body and have a bad attitude.
Kabisa, just
very yani ukipita tu mtu anakuangalia anasema yani. But sisi I can be bubbly, naweza kuwa mkubwa na bado I'm bubbly. Like nikiingia tu kuna ile energy tu.
Sio msemo watu wanaona wanalosa
sisi wote.
Because hatuna mifupa inafinya roho yetu iko chafu. Iko mahali imefunikwa hivi na tumafuta. So mambo legit.
We are warm.
Yeah, so it doesn't mean that because you're hot, you don't deserve a friend who
But do you know right now in the era we are in, sijui kanyi mumeface ama you have seen someone facing that squeezy, especially now that all of us tuko online, content creation and everything, nimekam ku realize some some fellow content creators wanataka click na kuwa friends with other content creators that look alike in terms of aesthetics. Tukienda na Nimo tupige picha, Nimo akona ka waist to show off, mimi niko na bamba, sijui to make up, sijui nini, and it's just not easy because mimi nimeona hiyo kitu kiko watu wanatafuta friendships aesthetic friends.
I get what.
Aesthetic friends when you wakienda out to end vacation,
yes, they are all cute videos together, and it's just a beautiful thing. And
have you faced such?
Me, I'll talk about it because I think I chill with them more than Wairimo does. Unajua mambo yake ni ngumu. Anataka kwa nyumba lale. Unless nimwambie tunaenda ndo atatoka, but yeye anapendanga maisha yake. Anapenda comfort, atoke kwa office, gym, home. Ama kawano.
Wewe ndio more interactive.
Sasa mimi I'm the more social bad between the two of us. But ukikana sisi pamoja, she talks more than me.
I know, it's shocking. I know.
Yes, it is.
But I've seen it.
Yes, she talks more than me.
No,
in a funny way.
And she's looking like you, like the love of my life. Like when anakuangalia, when Nimo is talking to you, she looks at you. Wewe uko tu hivi. But anyway, on the aesthetic friends.
So me, I chill with them. So we have been doing this almost 1 year now. Between that time and now, I think we started chilling with them mostly this year.
I feel
from April, May. And I'll also be honest, is I also didn't want to talk to them because I knew first of all maybe ni wadogo wangu, which it's near. It doesn't mean because because you're younger than, you must be younger than me but smarter than me. Unaget, you might be very nitasema kama wacha tu nitaje tu Chris baby because that woman is doing the most. She's amazing. She's me, I just na kona roho poa. But it might be, before even talking to them, I would sit down and tell myself, ama watataka kuniongelesha, watataka kuchangia mimi, ama nikikuwa nao watachukua, maybe wataanza kuchukua videos wenyewe kwa wenyewe, hawataniita. But let me tell you one thing, mimi nimekaa na wote, nimekaa na basically all of them, watu uona, watu kina Kendi, kina Ajib, all of them, and they are the most sweetest. And when I tell you the sweetest, si ati watu wenye wanataka ati same shape, ati you, if you're a good person, you have a good heart, au watachill na but I also know those ones who because I've also experienced sitawataja, lakini but I also know those who utaka hapo because you're not a certain type that hawataki kuonesha, they won't involve you in whatever they are doing. So when they're talking to this certain of people, they won't talk to you. So mimi nitakuwa tu kwa simu najifanya hata siko. Then one person mwenye now is my friend that I realize, tuseme sasa kama Lydia uko hapo, tuseme lolo alafu niingize conversation.
So finally
ndiaone kama wanaongea na yeye, mbona mimi niongee. It has happened a lot of times. Because Kendi is talking to me or because Chris baby is talking to me, they also want now to talk to me because they are talking to me, which is not a good thing, because why you're talking to me because these other people are talking to me. But it is there. It is a thing because it's a hard because hata mimi nimekaa hapo unachukua picha na Wairimo
na mbona nisikuje na tuko hapa sisi
wote. Now we are all content creators. It doesn't mean because you have 2 million followers and I have 100,000 it's not the same thing. Ati because you have 2 million,
as long as tuko pamoja physically,
aita like kuna mtu atakuja bado atasema hi so and so, hi Lydia, I know you from TikTok. Na atasema the same thing, hi Lolo, na kujua from TikTok. Either way bado si wote tunajulikana.
I think you faced that.
Mimi
kama iko deep down
hata I'm sure wataona hii waseme yenyewe because some of them know.
They know.
Kwa sababu washainiita kanda wakaniambia we come twende. They know, but it happens which
and it is wrong.
But you see hata mimi naiangalia in a way at the end of the day pia ni watoto. Okay, si watoto but they are younger than me. Mimi si ugopi age yangu, I'm 31. So na first of all venye nimesema I'm 31, mwache kuniita sugar mommy. Mimi si sugar mommy. How am I sugar mommy? In fact hiyo ni conversation nyingine, wacha for hiyo tutaingia. But the person those people who I am chilling with are maybe 22, 23, but very mature.
Dancers are young.
They are young because unaona sasa because unaona sasa hii TikTok imetoka, bado wako shule, ndo wako na time ya kudance. It's very hard. Sidhani nishaipata mtu mwenye ana dance ako job na ako 30. Is there any? I don't think. So but then kichill now. I have the best time. Because I will dance, tutakunywa shots. Yani energy yao itakuja kwangu. So sitakumbuka ya 30 year old, nitakumbuka because mimi nilikuwa 24 nilipiga sherehe. Lydia, mama.
Me same.
Nilikuwa naenda Monday shule, naenda Monday.
Nasemanga sije skip stage. Mimi nimeenda na zote.
Nilikuwa natoka Monday narudi Monday. Mamangu alikuwa na shida mtoto.
Ama unapiga sherehe 1 week bila kulala.
Exactly.
Wakiingianga job nachapa job nafika home na shower.
Ndio sio alikuwa anashinda akiniangalia na sema wewe kwani unakuanga na hangover kila siku? Me I had a hangover kila siku but the energy, so you see,
but you still sherehe lolo. You still sherehe and it's as long as you want,
and I love it, and especially that nitai stop anytime soon
unless you want.
Sasa tu ndo niko break kidogo lakini
Ekulete mwingine ulisijui ilikuwa birthday yako, ulikuwa msik na watu walikuwa wanaenda sherehe, ulikuwa unaona ni kama unawachwa.
Mimi sipendangi FOMO. Niko na FOMO mbaya. Ati najua tiri yako mahali pale 1824 ana sherehe. Afadhali nitoke. Hakuna vile.
So let me ask you this. Let me ask, have you ever like thought about maybe doing some cosmetic surgery to hizi zinafanywa ma liposuction, hata nitafuta hizi vitu zenye hatuna. Unaweza fanya lolo. Wait, listen. But if money wasn't an issue, would you?
Maybe it's not an issue, but I don't think I will do that.
Me I would.
100% I would.
You would?
Ni pesa tu ndo inanikataa.
Mimi hata mimi ni pesa tu iko.
And I know exactly what I would do and why I would do it.
And where I would do it. Mimi mpaka najua mpaka where.
I'll also say this for me.
But also, let me just put this point across. It is not coming from a point that I don't appreciate my body, that maybe it is affecting me in any way, like maybe self-esteem. Mimi sina hizo, and I keep mimi navanga venye nataka na ninaenda. And I keep saying, I'm 30 years old this year. I turned 30.
That was me last year.
So, this body has
I'm turning 35 this year.
Wow. Now where you look like the
ndio yanga mdogo wangu.
Sisi wote. Kauso ka baby face. Ka baby face.
Ni baby face yako.
So, this body has carried me for 30 years. So, si ati nikienda down that road of cosmetic surgery, itakuwa ni ati imekuwa ikini hold from doing anything. I have dated. I have gone out and won bikini. Niko sawa. Mimi sinaonyeshanga waxing kwa video zangu. Me, there is no part of my body that I can't show off. I have no issue with my body. It is okay. It is perfect. If I would get money, I would do cosmetic surgery because I want. And it is not because it is coming
somebody
from
else
at a point of boosting my self-esteem.
Very true.
It's just that maybe I would want to experience the other side of having a nyash. Or having a flat tummy. Yeah. Just to experience the other side.
There's some certain dresses that I just look at and I'm like, I think I'd look fine.
If you looked like
this. If I looked like this, just a bit I ticked just this small thing and this small thing. And for me, even when I speak about cosmetic, for me, my mom was younger video. So I would want to reduce my bust. Why? Because I have back issues shoulder issues because of my bust.
So many people.
Yes, so I struggle with that. And it's not that, obviously, if I go to the gym, yes, it will reduce and everything. But if I was given 600,000,
boobs don't reduce.
They reduce.
Oh, okay.
For me, my cousin, they reduced. So I saw, like, without surgery or anything, alikujanga kaniambia, hizi bras zenye nilikuwa navaa hizi ndo ninanunua, and you could see a very very big difference. I was like, "Hey, kumbe it works." But I would want to do it, that being the first thing. Then you know how you just look at cute dresses and you're like, "Oh my god. Yeah. I think I'd look fire in that dress.
But if only
I could, no. If I had the opportunity, I'd do it. But it's itaenda kuitafuta. It's not that
it's what you need to for your life to continue.
No.
Your life will continue either way.
Maybe juzi tu ndo nilikuwa naangalia these sites za balloon gas that one ndo niliona kuna ni for 50,000 for 50,000
and people are, it has become the latest thing
and people
in
are
town.
doing it
But I think it is generally to control weight.
But you see, for me, having a family, I can't do the cosmetic way because I'm looking to have another child very soon, which Mungu akipenda. So why am I losing weight? That's why I don't want because I know myself.
Unless maybe you would finish giving birth,
then now I can focus
so you
on
can
losing.
do it.
So right now I wouldn't do at losing weight because I'm gonna have waste your time ya hata time ya kwenda gym. Where am I going now? Maybe this year don't meamua this is the year.
True.
True. So now for me
maybe later, but
but again even if it's later, I'm doing it because I want to. But I'm also that type of person. When I gave birth, when I breastfed nilikonda, alafu tena venye nilistop tu ndo nika add weight.
Okay.
Alafu there's this
FP because
yes, so that I think iliongeza weight. Because these hormones also kuna wenye wakikuwa na coil wanoni na kuna wenye wananona. Kuna wenye wakiwa na hiyo IVF.
Mine is non-hormonal and I've been with it for 6 years.
Nice.
And it has never changed me in any way. It has never given
the
only thing difference me, my flow is heavier than before. That's it. Hakuna uchungu, hakuna anything.
Even me, by the time I was choosing that non-hormonal, I'd gone through the pills and I'd never done the implant or the injection, but I'd done the pill. That pill used to mess me up. Like I never used to understand my body. I was just everywhere. Emotionally, every type of way you can imagine. And even sexually, I was just weird. Like it was just.
I hear some they reduce your libido.
Yes, exactly. And I actually went to, and that doctor was like, I don't think this is working for you. So the moment now I got to and that research I did it myself. Then I did it. So I went, I looked. I was like, there has to be something. When I found and I tried it out, it was like, this is the best thing that has ever happened. But then now, if that coil rejects your body, it is just,
now that's another thing.
That is
and it rejects. There's a lady on Instagram, it rejects.
Yeah,
and she's famous.
Now you talk.
Rejection, like out nature.
Anyway, we have gone into a very different topic, but it is one of those topics I like holding with women because watu waache kuzaa kama utaki, kama hauyuko ready. Because one of the things right now I'm facing, especially on my content creation journey, is to hear these stories. Nilizaa nikiwa 20 years, 21 years, boyfriend sijui hata alikuwa one time thing nini. But I'm like, if you have started being sexually active and you're not ready for a child, why not just get a family planning method? But anyway, it needs a lot of knowledge.
Exactly. Because I don't think a lot of people are also educated on these things.
We will educate them. This is certain content creators.
Tukipatana
na tutudemu unaona tunafanya hivi. If you are sexually active. But no, I think most when walikuwa kwa hiyo situation ya kuzaa wakiwa that young and when they were not ready, ni wale wazazi wao wenye wanaitanga vagina susu. Na wanaita penis dudu. So they are not educating you what this is. Because hiyo ndo shida moja na Wakenya. I'm not Wakenya, no, I'm sorry. Our parents back then wataki kuita what it is for what it is. Because right now, Lolo, you have a son. Why not tell him the penis does this and when he becomes of right of age, when you do this to this penis, it will behave like this. This is the outcome. But usikuzwe na susu, usikuzwe na you are not helping. Anyway, that's a different topic. And maybe
we will talk about it later. One day
tutakuja tena tufanye hii maneno. But maybe just to close, to finish the video, I would want maybe we each hold a comment on, we each give a comment on what do you, or how the bullies why bully, yani call out on bullies, and maybe let them understand that maybe si kutaka kwetu tuko venye tuko, and also we can't just be the same. What would you want the body shamers, shape shamers, fat shamers to know? Because I think wengine wanadhaningi they're doing it out of fun. They don't understand mwingine you are battling some issues. And actually, when I was doing research on this topic asubuhi, there was this video I came across. It said, when you bully someone from something, you instill fear in them.
Yeah.
And change cannot occur in a body that is filled with fear. You see, you're asking someone to go on a diet. Oh, no. So you reduce eating, reduce carbohydrates, reduce this. Already you have given them that anxiety, so their body is in a shock. In a shock. Do you know whatever you are trying to tell them to do, it cannot happen?
It can't.
Have you ever tried to stop maybe doing something, maybe an addiction, maybe, I don't know if you guys have heard about, me, I've had a smoking addiction. I smoked for 4 years and I stopped. But before I decided to stop, people used to tell me, please stop smoke, it's not good for your health, but now you're doing it hiding. You end up doing it more. Maybe per day you smoke like 4 or 5 cigarettes. You end up smoking even 8, 10, and because you're hiding it, una overdo.
That's true.
So maybe one thing we would let the body shamers to know about us, and
the reason why ninakunja sura is because if I'm speaking to a body shamer who's in like,
we will speak to the other side,
middle school or young, I'd say, I don't know how you are going to stop, but stop. You're hurting that young girl who's a chubby girl because you're just being a bully and you're hurting this girl and you're creating trauma in this girl. So because you're still growing up and you're maybe adolescent age, hiyo ndo inakuanga na maneno, you find a lot of bullies. And a lot of bullying starts, people just don't wake up and become bullies. You are a bully from when you're a child.
True.
It's just that nobody told you to stop.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So that's what I think. I don't think bullies just came up like in our 20s or in our 30s. You were always a bully from primary school to secondary school into adulthood. If somebody has never told you to stop, you need to stop. You are just triggering people and creating a lot of traumas in women about this one thing, about a body that they were born in. I can't help the fact that I was not built with a big butt. I can't help the fact that I was born with a big bust.
Choose from a child.
I did not go and exactly
being given birth.
This is the body that I was given. I am taking care of it the best way I know how, with the things I know how to do, etc. For an adult who you are a bully right now, bullying another adult, because we are all adults seated here, whatever, you need to check yourself and you need to find out what is it that you don't like about yourself that you must project onto others. Because it's really not about me. It really isn't about me. It's about you not maybe being happy with you're not happy with yourself for whatever reason. Something happened in your life that is triggering you to be a bully.
When they see you.
When they see me. Maybe when you were young, somebody, a big girl alikujanga na akakuchapa ukiwa prima. Imagine. Sasa wakiniona unakumbuka na huyo dem. Yani kujanga kukuchapa. And I'm sorry it happened to you. But that's what I'm saying. You need to figure out what hurts you.
Yeah.
What hurts you.
That needs to be
because hurt people. And that's just, I will not give there's nothing, I can't really tell you to stop. You're an adult, you need to be able to stop, check yourself. Even me, I know there are some habits that I do that I'm not supposed to be doing. I check myself. So just check yourself. Hii dunia itaki, don't be bitter and don't be hurtful. You don't gain anything by being quote unquote funny, because there's this thing about Kenyans, we want to be funny, it's just a joke. But when it's a joke when we both laugh.
Yeah.
It's bullying when you
One
laugh
person
alone
And I'm not
and I'm not laughing at you and you've actually hurt my feelings.
And maybe a word for those who are in the same situations like us, those who have been bullied and maybe they don't know how to handle it. It like brought down their self-esteem. An encouraging word.
Don't listen to the bully. Learn to love yourself. Really, really dig deep. The same way that bully needs to dig deep and find out who hurt them and to change their ways, is the same way you need to look inwards and be like, you know what, I love my body, I love myself. It really, really just starts from you. If you love yourself and if you cherish yourself and if you take care of yourself, nobody's going to come and throw words around aimlessly and hurt you, because people will always find a way to hurt you. But if you rise above it and just jipende, I don't even know how to explain it, because me, that has been my journey. Okay. I've had to really learn how to love myself.
It's you
and
putting
be
yourself
confident
on the table and deciding how you want to navigate it.
Exactly.
And for you, Lolo, for both sides,
well,
gently.
Mwana wiko. Pole.
Okay, for me, I don't think I'll address the body shamers. I don't think they are worth my time. I don't think, because that's just them. They will never change. And if huyo mmoja mwenye ata change, good for them. But I just don't tolerate them. I will talk to these other people of ours. Do you? There's nobody who's gonna love you as much as you love yourself.
100%.
Jipende. If you want to dance. If you want, mnatuonanga huko, dance. By the way, hata mkitaka mkuje kwa DM mniambie mnataka kufundisha. In fact, I will start kufundishana dance. Tutaanza. Tumesema. We will start. Yeah. We will start teaching these dances. If you want to sing, if you have a good voice, please sing. If you have you know how to cook, do a cooking TikTok video. It will go viral. Just do anything. Don't stop because your self-esteem is down. Please don't stop. Na what I also say is hakuna mahali imeandikwa watu wako na flat tummy is the body type. Kila mtu anafanya.
And your God's gift to mankind. Sisi
tunapendwa pia tuna huyo.
We are others.
Maybe sisi mwili yetu ndio ya kusema huko kwa Mungu.
Na kuna mahali na appreciate mwili kama Ethiopia.
100 na Rwanda. Are very so. Just don't listen to these other people. You love yourself. If you want to dance, kuna watu wengi sana tumepatana nao kwa barabara. Sema, how do you do it? How do you your confidence, where do you get it? Yeah, but we get it because we love ourselves. We know na kudance tuna dance vizuri. Hakuna mtu ataituambia we don't dance well. That one for sure. We don't need someone else to tell us we know how to do something if that we can that we know how to do it. I don't know if that makes sense.
Makes sense.
But I think maybe just what Werima say, they need to love themselves. Kama ujipendi,
hakuna by the way. By the way, it's all love. It's all self-love.
Mtu akikuambia kitu wewe,
because bullies will always bully.
Excuse me, then nikiona comment baya, sikuachi.
Unajibu.
Sikuachi.
Mimi kuna
video nilifundishwa na watu wangu hapa wa content creator. Sema usiwa block, wajibu. Hiyo kujibu. Don't block.
Because I don't want that
you block.
I block you.
Your energy
I cannot. I just can't.
But you know the worst thing about
me, I'll answer you. Then utapata huyo mwenye nimemjibu atatoa hiyo comment. Mbona ametoa? So why you writing it if you're deleting it? Iache kama uko na nitusi na mimi nikujibu uko na expect nitakujibu. Leave that comment there.
When famous but utaki kujaribia jina wanadhani
answer. Me by there I will answer. Wacha aseme mimi but I will.
Kuna zenye
they need to. They need to. Honestly they will need to.
Like we had to do a
whole video
and a video.
Kwa hiyo video yake sasa ilikuwa a whole topic. Imagine Lydia, a woman. How is a woman talking badly about a woman.
Mwanamke wa 70 years na a woman who is a HR in a public government office.
Kuna vile.
Nilimwanika kwa Insta stories because I don't understand how it comes from women.
Exactly, because enough is enough. I can get it from a man. Hiyo ni insecurity yake. Na maybe hata huyo man hakai venye mimi nataka. Nani alisema venye huyo kijana venye anakaa na venye mimi ninakaa. Anaweza kuwa mdogo lakini si good looking. Mimi maybe hiyo si venye mimi nataka. You get. So hatuwezi and it is okay.
We can exist.
It is very much okay.
I think that's the worst problem.
I think maybe that's the men's problem. Because hao wanataka watu flat time, watu wadogo. So ndio watafuta wachane tu na mimi.
Na huyo mwenye anakunini hata huyo wa flat time hawezi pata. Sasa
I think sasa lazima ndio na maana nakuja ku project
kwetu. It's a cold world lakini we just
but mimi I said that one for sure. I said because I did a whole and I said that is one video I will do and I will never do it again.
Yeah, actually
it was one time.
I say I wrote it there nikasema this is my address and I am only addressing it once.
Okay.
And that is what I did.
I can't keep telling
unanijibu na kujibu unaniandikia Kikuyu body wewe sura yako profile yako iko because most of the people who are talking badly don't even have a profile ama
they are not confident enough to put their own sura on that profile or do their own thing anyway.
So anyway, but tunawapenda men. Jipende. We love you guys. Tunawapenda the support, asanteni.
So me the most the one thing that triggered me just the other, I don't know whether you saw that video a few weeks ago. Some particular content creators, 3 guys. They made a video on a podcast like this and I think they took that snippet to advertise the podcast video and they say
took your snippet.
So no, not about me.
Oh
no,
I thought it was you.
No, they were discussing.
I actually thought
they were discussing about how they don't like why a woman just because you've given birth. They don't see the reason why your body has changed.
You have given
and they even mention
that video. Hata umenikasirisha time.
You saw that video. That video triggered me and I addressed it and I don't know me see ula conversations za TikTok, especially TikTok. Sipendi kuingiana hivyo na watu whatever is trending. I think only addressed thrice. And that video triggered me because they were talking about women. I'm like, if you're 3 men.
They didn't even have a woman in the panel.
No, that's 3 men. There were 3.
Nice.
So they are talking about at when they started dating you when you were small, when your body was the right size for them, and then they don't understand why now your body is growing, and then after 1 month you give birth, your body is supposed to go back how it was. They don't understand why your body is changing.
Let me ask, these men that were seated having this discussion, these are like they look like
they are famous content creators. So my issue was with them. They have sat there and dissected a woman's body, how it should be and how it shouldn't be. Yet they are men, how it should perform and how it should adhere to changes immediately afterwards and before nini. And me always say, a bully should be courageous enough. You see those words you have used on me. Can you please go face your mother and your sisters and tell them, Mom, when you gave birth to me and your stomach hung, mbona you kurudi venye uko msichana? Because if you're confident enough to come and ask us online, then get the same confidence. Go ask your mother. Why
anaongea tu hivi mama yao Jona mimi ningekuwa nimemtandika mbaya.
And you see this is content. And then the same now my issue is on the same video you see ladies commenting that you guys will take these things too seriously. That they are just joking, just content.
That's not something
you see this thing of bullying women or body shaming people, and then it's just content. The way you have said ingine ina funny, supposed to be funny,
and it's not funny.
It was supposed to be a funny joke. Funny what?
Who is laughing? Go tell it to your mom. Akicheka then come ask us why we are not laughing about the joke, because I think that is the
but
worst.
Also me what for me I just cannot wrap my head around is how a 27-year-old is talking like that. That is the generation that now your baby cousins
They're supposed
are
to
supposed
get
to
married
be getting married to,
or looking
somebody,
up to, because these are content creators.
Yeah,
so they
these are people who
addressing
you're just spewing out verbal diarrhea without even, you don't have context, you have no understanding. It's like you never went to a biology class, you shule ni kama uliskip, like ufikiria, yani you are insensitive to the point of you're seated there laughing and thinking it's a joke, when this is something that women actually struggle with every single day.
Even men, losing weight is not easy.
Yeah, how many men sit and say how much they have struggled?
We've seen even some of them going for this mabaroon.
Yeah, they go.
It's not easy to lose weight.
It's not easy.
And some are sick. Sometimes, let's say like fibroids, your stomach just grows, and some say, oh, you've been pregnant for long. Kwani hauzai? This thing of wanting to point out someone has an issue physically, there's something wrong with you physically. I don't even know where people get the courage. Once we meet, na kwani hiyo tumbo yako so in the gym. What makes you think everything is about food? Because people are so worried about kenye inaingia kwa mdomo ya mtu, but not what is coming from their own mouth. Some of us, it's not food that make us fat. People are
genetics,
sick, and then there's genetics,
childbirth,
and then there are things like family planning. There are things like there are a lot. There is even
mtu hajakaa tu chini akataka tu kuwa
depression. Hakuna mtu anataka kuwa mgonjwa.
Kwani umekaa tu ukaanza sema acha nikule, na kuna wenye ni wakonda wanasema acha nikule
ndo wanonangi na wanonangi,
because it's genetic and maybe they are also sick. It is just something, but
you can never satisfy. It's just you can never satisfy human beings. It is just it's a battle that even God right now, kuna venye tu kukianza kunyesha sasa utasema ingegoja tu ni fike home, as in it's
na farmer somewhere is
happy. You can never satisfy. So that's why I'm just like me, focus your energy on people who give you the same energy back. I will not go to the level of a bully. I just find that just takes from me, because let me just chill with people who I am comfortable with, and we have good, can share good energy. If I have to switch my energy, or for lack of a better word, to stoop lower than who I am, so that I can address your immaturity, I don't have the time, because I know I can elevate myself by speaking to men who actually appreciate women and give us our flowers and understand that being a woman is not easy. Sasa nishindane hapa na
kama sisi utapata, because we are two of us, utapata mwenye taandika hapo Wairimu ameweza, na kuna mwenye taandika hapo Lolo ameweza. Sasa
kila mtu ako na
preference yake. Atakuja sasa unataka kuniambia nisikie vibaya because mtu ameambia Wairimu anakaa vizuri, na mtu asikie vibaya because somebody has told me
unakaboa. It doesn't make sense. But I think the time society realizes that kuna vitu they're so dated, like bullying, online bullying and body shaming, it's outdated.
People are even having suicide here because of a small comment. Umeambia mtu comment moja, you get into a depression, kidogo umeenda kwa room umejinyonga, ama umeenda umefanya nini, it happens. And people, na mtu maybe amekaa mali hata hajui kama mtu aliendanga, ama hata hajui mbona alikufa, hata hujui, it is just wrong.
And the keyboard warriors on to the next one.
It is wrong.
It is wrong. But
all for this.
Na Mungu halali
whatever of in the spirit of online content creating and being relevant and being funny.
No.
Talk about issues, real issues about mental health. They should be talking about how boys wanna.
Endelea.
Sorry. I was saying, like, if instead of talking about body shape, you can't switch that narrative to why are we having so many young people committing suicide. Right now, mental health is on another scale altogether. Like every other day, this one committed suicide. How many friends have we lost this year?
80% of suicide cases is from online bullying and body shaming.
Yes.
80% of the suicide cases.
Yes.
And you're seated somewhere right now, mali umeandikia mtu kitu mbaya, and unacheka tu sawa,
wewe uone anything wrong. Like
we also forget huyu mtu ni myang, maybe ni mtu myang aja nini. Remember, you'll get a daughter.
yourself, you don't know how your body
Mungu
will turn
halali watu
tomorrow.
wangu.
God does not
Mungu
see.
halali.
Karma is so real.
Karma is a
Ask me. So many people are going through karma because
Where?
of me right now, and they are bitter about it, and they just want to instill that
Exactly.
narrative they had
Yes.
about me from
Yes.
Kizambo.
Yeah.
They just want, this is who you are. Stop lying to people.
Yeah, you're the same person. Why are you not going to tell your mother like that? Why are you not gonna respond? Mali umeika chini mahali ukajiuliza mamako ako huko nje anatembea. Do you know what other people think about your mom?
And these are the same people they hide their mothers when their mothers come to Nairobi.
Yeah.
Ushaona rafiki mimi
Ama
last time, yani ataki venye mamake anakaa physically kuonyesha marafiki zake.
Ama,
who would want even to judge someone's mother?
Ama,
but because you judge other people, you don't
that
want
is
to
why
be
you have
exposed
such.
to it.
Yeah, that's how you even, and that would make you think. Because who thinks like that?
nakwambia hata ukienda kuongea na ama uambie tu mtu sister yake anakaa sijui aje atataka na kukupiga lakini yako hapo online anaandikia mtu mwingine. Honestly, let's grow up. As in, surely. Let's just grow up. Because
blocking me.
Remember, maisha ijaisha. Don't block. Lydia, do not block.
I don't want that negativity on my page.
Hapana, leave it. But wajibu. Unajua the moment una block, you're giving them the satisfaction of knowing that imekuhurt. But if you respond to them, no. If you block them, it only means then that's what they think. But why do you want them to think that?
Control what they
No,
think.
respond to them. By the kaende.
Okay.
Hapo sasa ndo
we agree to disagree.
Yes.
And it's okay. But now let's finalize the video. Thank you so much for coming, Nimo and Lolo.
Karibu.
And tukikaa hapa tutaongea for
hours.
You know, all of us are extroverts, I think.
I'm an introvert.
You're an introvert. But whenever you feel comfortable, unaweka yote. Kanaenda.
But yeye akitoka atatoka na tutaingia asubuhi kwa nyumba.
Wow.
But when she puts her mind to it,
she has to decide.
Lazima umwambie 1 week before.
Okay.
Ndio by the time Friday inafika, asha mentality anajua Friday. Hawezi mwambia ati leo ati twende wapi?
Huku mwambia mapema.
Mimi hata saa hizi kama sina kitu niambie twende, nitaenda.
So maybe you can tell our people where they can find you on social media, so that wakuje uko show some love, and those who want to have some self-esteem boost from you, and when you wataka pia dance classes, simesema mnataka organize dance classes very soon.
Yes.
So tell them where to find you.
So you can find us on Instagram.
Ask you first. Where they can find you.
Hata atuongelele.
Kuongelele tafadhali. Unajua wote ni Mairimos by the way.
Okay.
My Kikuyu name is
the bond.
Yeah.
So you can get us on Instagram, or rather get me on Instagram, Forever Lorraine. That's 4, then EVER, then Lorraine with the single N. On
tutawekea hapo chini.
Tutawekea. And on TikTok also Forever Lorraine. So I have the same handle both Instagram and TikTok. Or the Twitter, kila mahali ni the same handle. Msichana yangu.
For me it's Werimo means, as in Y, the letter Y, RIMU. Sorry, YRIMUMIMZ. On Instagram and on TikTok. I am not on Twitter.
Okay.
Hey, sawa. Thank you so much for gracing our episode today. I hope our audience have learned a thing or two from you guys. True. And also, guys, if you have questions that you need to ask them, you can ask them on the on the comment down below. Also, follow them on their social media. So show them some love. We want to follow. We want to follow people who pour into us, not people who take from us.
Yes.
So these are the right handles to follow. Anyway, again, our location was at Edmo Suits, and we are in Kileleshwa. If you want to find this apartment, kindly contact them on the number below for a 1-bedroom, a studio apartment, a 2-bedroom, 3-bedroom, 4-bedroom for your Airbnb needs. Your staycations, they have all sizes of apartments. And until next time, bye.